What up, tubers? Welcome back to another Sealed here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We are going to practice a little more Sealed Modern Horizons Best of 1. I keep saying that practicing Sealed in this format is pretty irrelevant, but yeah, what the heck. It's a change up from the draft, and again, we want to at least get a couple of reps in for the upcoming Arena Erect. Well, little Freudian slip there. Arena Direct. Maybe it makes me erect. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to delete this intro, and if I forget to, well, then there you go. Anyway, yeah, this is coming up tomorrow, 21 hours from when I'm recording this. You actually get to change your gems into potential physical product, just like the Festival in a Box event. So that's coming up. Anyways, let's join that Sealed. And hope we can open some good ones. Remember, play boosters mean you can open a lot of rares. You can also open very, very few rares. This is, wow. Double Wheel of Potential was basically a mulligan, but the other 6 rares are pretty good. Genku, Emperor, Toxic, and Nantuko are all fantastic. Devourer is quite good if you can reliably cast it. And Ulamlek is more fun than it is good, but it is very, very fun. I think the best thing to do in Sealed, or rather, well, Open Well, of course, but the best deck in this Sealed format is the Eldrazi deck, if you can get the support for it. That is not to say you can't build other decks, but I think Eldrazi are the strongest thing to do. So let's take a quick look. Wow, we have 7 white cards total. Singular white cards. Maybe we have more multicolor, of course, but white looks pretty dead. I opened 4 Deem Inferior. I have 4 different blue cards. Okay, that's also quite bad. Black looks reasonable. It has a lot of good removal and some value at the top. Okay, possible there. Red has 2 discharges, Raptor Slice, some okay cards. Green, well, that's a very good start to green. Assault, Brood, Rumble, Nantuko. We have the Annihilation as well. Looks like we do not have many Eldrazi. Oh, I take that back. We have 3 Tuskers. Okay. Probably going to have to play green in some capacity. Green-black, perhaps. The issue is that I lose out on one of my best cards, the Genku. But I still get to play a lot of my best cards, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it looks like green-black is probably going to be the place to be. So let's just take a quick peek. I might not run both Insight, but at least one for sure. Red gives us, again, some burn spells, but I'm not aching for removal. We have actually quite a bit. 2 Dreadmask is decent. We would get the Drowner, Devour, and 3 Tuskers. So what does that look like right now? The DFCs. I only have the 1 Drowner as a DFC. How easy is it to cast this Devourer of Destiny then? Let's check our colorless. We have 1 green-black. Is that it? Wow, we only have 1 green-black landscape. Which means I would have to run double off-color landscapes if I wanted more colorless sources. So do I have enough other colorless sources otherwise? Probably not. I would probably have to cut the Devourer in this build. I guess we would get the Glasswing Grace as a DFC too. That's not great. Yeah, man, we just can't run the Genku. Can't run the Ulalek. Yep, gotta cut the Devourer then. So be it. Well, this deck doesn't look bad, at least. And actually, the Victimize with the 3 Tuskers is pretty good. Cycle them early and then can get them back later. You will not get the cast trigger, but when you cycle them initially, they will give you a creature to sacrifice to the Victimize, right? So, no, this deck looks good. I think Sentry can be a cut here as it doesn't have too much else going for it. This is 17 lands with 2 DFCs, so I can probably shave 1 land. And then just cut 1 random spell and call it good. Yeah, this totally looks fine. Our removal is the best thing about this, right? We have Throwdown, Assault, 2 Withering Blooms, the Deluge. I'm going to cut 1 card. What is it going to be, though? Could just cut the second Scurrilous. I guess the Insight isn't that important. It is nice to have access to. But we actually have quite a bit of card draw. No, I'm okay cutting the Insight out of this build. So 16 lands, 2 DFCs. I mean, our curve is going to say it's pretty high, right? 3.8, but the Tuskers can cycle for 3, so. Yeah, this looks reasonable. If you wanted to get a little bit greedy, I think you could run the Devour if you felt like you needed it. I don't think this deck is going to need it. But if we wanted extra power, we could certainly put that in the deck. Is the Nesting Grounds worthwhile? That's another question I have to ask, because we do have some combos with it. It can give other creatures trample when I have Oozewag. It can trigger the Gargantua again. It can reset the Basking. It can move counters from or onto the Vampire. It's probably okay to run the Nesting and just cut 1 land, one of the swamps rather, and go like that. I think there's enough value there. Sure. Okay, not a bad deck. I would be okay with opening this deck in the Arena Direct event. I will say, sealed on Arena is never good value. It is 2,000 gems, and the payouts are very flat. You don't actually get anywhere close to your money back until you get towards the 5-win area. I think this is a reluctant keeper. We're on the draw. Easy. I would have considered taking a mulligan on the play. If this immediately dies, so be it. I don't think you just sandbag. It's a good sign that our opponent played out the Stump Stomp as a land, I think. Sure. That was always going to get the Emperor, because even with the level up, it's still just a 4/4. Alright, Repurposer is good. Into an Etched Slith. So I want to main phase this, so that they can't kill it in response. We'll just pass with our Wither and Bloom open. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Well, we need to find a removal spell for that, or it's going to bury us. Guess I'm gonna go Gargantua Pass to preserve our token, right? Because if we draw another land next turn, I can Tusker. Oh boy. So currently the Spawn Gang Commander isn't too problematic. Alright. That was an incredible draw. Probably best possible. I highly doubt they're going to sacrifice... oh, they don't even have enough. Well, no, they will be able to. So I'm going to Toxic for 4, and they can shoot my Gargantua for 2. But it's going to be a full board wipe. Oh yeah, this is great. Pretty good. That's not true. They're going to be left with the Repurposer. Sorry, the Repurposer token, I should say. Oh, they are not doing this correctly. Unless they plan on shooting me for 2. I think I would have preferred, if I were them, to hold an extra token, right? That was great for us. Path of Annihilation into gain 4 off the Tusker is also pretty good. Nice. I like playing it safe here instead of going for the Dread Mask. I don't want to lose to something like an Infernal Captor, whatever it's called. Yeah, Toxic, so good. Oh, that was a good draw. Mm-hmm. Alright. 6-8, gain a life, make an extra token. Feels good, man. Going into... oh no. One of probably their worst cascades, if not the worst. Demoralized. Absolutely demoralized. Yeah, I would be too. Okay, good. Toxic is great, if you don't know. If you didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep this hand on the play. It's probably below average, but it's got both of our colors and stuff to do, so. Oh, that's good. That's very good. We can... Well, we're gonna need to get one more creature in the graveyard, but maybe we can rip our other Tusker. Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let the Phoenix hit me up a little bit. What's another 1-drop that I can tutor for with my Servant? I have a Lethal Throwdown. Okay. Pass. We could also just tutor for a Swamp. There's nothing wrong with that. I think I'll go ahead and grab the Lethal Throwdown, though. Because that'll put another creature in our graveyard for the Victimize. What is his hand? It's just mono removal. Void Pouncer. Could just trade. I would take 5, go to 8. Yeah, because I need 2 creatures in my graveyard, right? Okay. So, a little bit awkward. Because I'm gonna go down to 5 with this play. I'll go back up to 8 here. Alright, we have lethal presented with 3 removal spells in hand. Okay, well, we'll take it. Sometimes it do be like that. But yeah, look how flat the payouts are. 200, 400, 600, then there's a jump. So getting from 2 to 3 wins in sealed is vital, of 600 gems. Then it's pretty flat again until you get to 6 wins, which finally gets you your entry fee back. So again, do not recommend sealed so much on Arena unless you absolutely love it or you really want the practice of some variety, but this hand is very good. This is a potential turn 3 Path of Annihilation. Do I want the Gargantua for card draw, or do I want the Dread? I think I want the Dread Masks because we can Emperor of Bones the Gargantua later. Yeah, this is one of the best possible starts you can have in Sealed. Turn 3 Path of Annihilation. That ain't gonna cut it, my friend. Turn 4 Tusker, only have to sacrifice 1 Eldrazi, get another one back, gain 4. So sick. Punch the Ooze, gain 3, play Dread Mask. Oh, or play another one of those. I almost feel bad, but not really. At least for them, the Tusker doesn't have Trample. Not until I get the Dread Mask online. If they just conceded, I would not fault them. They haven't given up, though, so they must have some pretty good cards to get out of this. Jeez Louise. Yeah, our draw was absurd this game. Kind of feel bad. It's a good card, but realistically, it's only going to be drawing them an extra card here, right? I don't think we need to go for Grace. It's fine, they can level up their Hydra. We don't want to kill the Repurposer and give them extra colorless. They're gonna need like Ugin's Binding or whatever it's called into casting a 7, but they didn't have it there, so. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing you can really do about that curve. They needed to have a removal spell for Path of Annihilation, and they basically had a 1-turn window for it as soon as I cast it on turn 3, so. Yay, magic! Feels good when you're the one doing it, let me tell you that. Alright, 3-0. Let's do it again. There's the path. We do not have it on turn 3, sad. Good hand, though. Love to find a creature to do on turn 2 or 3, but at least we have some interaction if we don't. Drawing the second Wither and Blue makes me a little bit more tempted to kill the Sarpadian now. I probably wait. Alright, good enough. Ooh, okay. They be ramping, we be ramping. Please don't kill my path. It's fine by me. It's not too bad. Alright. We can play the Mask out here and hold up our Wither and Bloom. Now, they could have a card that ruins us, right? Collective will blow up both the Path and the Restraint. The Path and the Dread Mask, rather. So let's just pray they do not have that. Is that the Exert Haste one? It is, okay. Oh, they are going to play a hasty creature of some variety. Well. God, they hit the Dread Mask? That is basically the best possible hit you can make off of an Altasaur in this format. That is so disgusting. Wow. Very nice hit by them. Sheesh. I think I like main phasing this before they can respond in response. Ooh, that was gross. Too many high variance effects. Cascade. Abomination. They played out the monk as a land. That's terrifying. Alright, let's draw 2 more cards, lose 2 more life. Oof. I guess I discard the Servant because we have Victimize in our hand, and I'm hoping they don't have anything to respond to with the Assault here. Need to find one of our Tuskers to gain 4 life and make a bunch of bodies. Okay, nice. Well, now that that resolved, I feel a lot better about our spot. I do have to be a little bit careful because of the Arena of Glory, though. But, I mean, I can't just sit back with a 7/7. Because we do have lethal next turn. Alright, here we go. Haste again. What you got? Oh, it's a big one. Ulamog? What is this? Oh. Wait, they're just dead on board now. I equip the mask to my Gargantuan, that's 13 damage, right? Sure. We'll take it. We definitely take those. Alright. Sitting good. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna come back in a different outfit, but 4-0 for now. Alright. Worked out, ate some food. Didn't take a shower yet, but you know what? That's fine. What do we got going on here? Good opening hand, it looks like. Do I want to play the Drowner on turn 1? Guess it depends if I draw land or not. I guess we don't need to. We also have the Rumble to find more land. Party Thrasher turn 2. Okay. Well, I guess I'll Rumble then instead of Brood Scale. Do we want the land or the Emperor of Bones? I guess we'll take the Emperor. Maybe play the Drowner out next turn with Emperor of Bones. I would be really surprised if they discarded a card already. Usually the Thrasher is better later on than this early, but I guess if they need lands or something. Yeah, we'll play the Drown out as a land now. And I think I'll just lead on the Basking Brood Scale instead of going with the Emperor.
Yep, that's fine. Alright, put the 1/1 counter on Thrasher. Get a 2/5. And the reason they want to do that is because if I play out the Emperor of Bones, I can eat the Wither from their graveyard, you know? Deny them that value, so. Makes sense. Let's get old Uzi Boy online. Still no discards. Exile, you got it. Huh? Their hand could be a bunch of removal and stuff. Only 3 cards left, though. I mean, if I can find a removal spell for the Party Thrasher, I'm going to feel pretty darn confident in our spot. That isn't really the removal spell I was hoping for. Alright, well, let's just keep playing big card after big card, I suppose. Still no Party Thrasher, wow. So maybe like a Skoa? That'd be kind of annoying. Another Flames, sure. But that means they still have cards that they want here? Okay. Let's see. So, take 2, go to 13, and then I think I'm probably gonna just Toxic for... I mean, I guess I can get the Tusker online first. Maybe that's better. It's a 6/8 reach. That's probably better. Are they finally gonna pull the trigger? Swamp, discarded it, and 2 lands hit. Alright, so only 1 unknown card. Could it be like a Breathe Your Last? Absolutely. Flare of Malice, okay. Alright, so I am going to soak up the 2 damage here. Because I'm going to go to 11, but then I'm going to pay 5 off the Toxic. And yeah, let's get the Lifelinker online, actually. They're living off the top of their deck, so... if they even draw just 1 brick, we're going to be very, very far ahead. I don't think I want to overcommit yet, though, in case they have something like a Toxic. Do they have a Swamp? Man, another Flames! Okay, let's see. So I think let's activate this now, and then we can Wither and Bloom on top of it, and then punch their Gargantua. And then we want to eat their Gargantua too. We're going to gain a lot of life this turn. Because now we can steal their Gargantua and draw a couple of cards off of it. That's not a big deal. Yeah, this game is basically over. Can I kill them? 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 14? I think that's lethal if I did my math right. Alright, looks good to me. Easy mode. Nice. Good stuff. What does that put us at? 5-0 now? Yes, it does. Nice. Alright, so get 1,600 gems back. One more win will get us our full gems back, and then... Well, I mean, we have 2 more games to win before 3 games to lose, so... This could be a quick one. And looks good. Hoping to draw a couple of land to start so I don't have to play out the Drowner as a land, since we do have our Path of Annihilation here already. Perfect, did find a land, so... We might cycle our Tusker, though, on turn 3. I guess it really depends on what we draw here. Yeah, okay, so we'll play land out. Pass. Cycle one of these Tuskers. And that'll allow us to cast Path even if we don't draw a land for the turn. Again, I'm going to hold the Drowner even though we missed a land drop, just because with Path of Annihilation, I don't think we have to worry about it too much unless they get rid of my path with, like, Thraben Charm. Emperor of Bones, that is a little bit annoying. Hurts my, hurts my Victimize a bit, but that's alright. Alright, pretty far ahead now. Let's see. So another brick on land, I think, means we want to go ahead and run out the Drowner as a land. We definitely want to do this as well. Actually, let's just punch that in Scurrilous. Rummage first, and then we can decide what we want to do. Alright, just discard the second mask. Probably seems fine. Sure. So 4/4 flying with Mentor, no big deal. Yeah, we're crushing. For combat. Attack, trigger. Discard Scurrilous. Wither and Bloom before they can block. I guess we just want to cast Tusker here. Have to sack both of our spawn, but we're going to get one back immediately. It's fine, they don't gain any life. And they have a pretty useless 4/4 right now. Both my creatures have menace. Nice. All right, 6-0. 40-minute 6-0 so far. Don't think our deck's anything crazy, but it's drawing pretty well. And yeah, it's got a lot of good removal, so. One more game to go. Let's make that a quick one. Game 7. How we look here on the draw. This is a keep on the draw. Needs to find a green source, but we have a couple of early game plays. Needs to still find a green source. Where's dat green, baby? Still needs to find a green source. All right. Not a great start. Haven't found a land, actually. And our opponent has a Wumpus. Okay, there's the green. I could just lethal throwdown, kill their Wumpus, and draw a card, sacking my Vampire. That's probably fine. The downside is then I don't get to Grim Servant for as much. I can currently Grim Servant for 2, for example. So it could be better that I instead Rumble this turn, and then sack the Rumble token, right? Actually, do I want to sack the Vampire? Because then I could play our Dread Mask next turn too. But I think I like the Lifelinker a little bit more. Alright, that's fine. They've got the Nesting Grounds with the Basking Root Wallow, which is pretty damn good. That's sorcery speed on the Nesting Grounds, so let's just kill that now. Wither and Bloom, attack for 4. I'm worried about the big Eldrazi. They're eventually going to start slamming down. That's a gross one too. Hopefully they don't hit something good. Man, my opponents have been cascading into the nuts with these. Oof. Very gross. So we need to find our Toxic is what we're going to need to find. I think my best plan here is just Dread Mask and hope they don't have anything. If they do, we're very dead. Wow. Wait, they used their landscape to pay for that. Sheesh. Gotta get the trade while we can.
Well, they didn't do anything last time to my germ, so maybe they can't do anything to my vampire. Good beats. They still don't want to use their landscape for the color, which is crazy. So they have like a double colorless card or something in their hand. Alright, Toxic off the top one time. Oh, I thought that was it. Ah, we're very dead here. Again, just gonna make a huge creature and hope they don't have anything, because I can't beat it if they do. A signature slam? Sure. GG's. Yep. Couldn't beat it. Not sure if I could have really done anything else differently that game. Again, the entirety of that game was determined by the Altasaur hitting a depth defiler. Like, if they just hit something random, we're probably doing okay there, but 7 mana for a 6/5 Trampler with Reach that also has a 3/5 bounce a creature was a little too good. Hand's great, Magic's great. We are going to not play out the Grace as a land until maybe turn 3. Okay, now we probably don't need to at all. We have Emperor of Bones with Nesting Grounds, which is quite good. Dross Claw, I am okay with this. Yep. Just gonna level up here. Start attacking for 4. Because, I mean, this is a fast enough clock by itself, so. Force them to do something. Yeah, Chumper's not bad. Right, I'm gonna go to 17. Oh, double apprentice is pretty scary. Okay. I'm gonna need to Wither and Bloom one of those. Yeah, do I? Maybe I don't need to. We can just pressure them a lot. We have Glasswing Grace to potentially gain a lot of life next turn, plus I'm about to gain 4 life on this cast anyways. That's fine. So how close am I to killing them next turn? Pretty darn, right? Let's see, if I
I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. Can tutor for something that costs quite a bit with the race here as well, now played out. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Well, they gave it up anyways. I was going to Grim Servant sacking one of the tokens, and then we were going to be able to, yeah. Good beats. That is nice. That is exactly the type of thing we want to do in the Arena Direct event starting tomorrow. So, or I guess starting today when this gets uploaded, because I might not have time to record one on the very same day. Either way, good showing, 7-1. Wasn't really a bomby deck, just a really, really solid deck overall. Path of Annihilation did some great work. Toxic Deluge did some fantastic work, but otherwise just like solid stuff. So good showing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.